Anil invests some money at a fixed rate of interest, compounded annually. If the interests accrued during the second and third year are 806.25 and 866.72 respectively, the interest accrued in INR during the fourth year is nearest to. Now, to solve this question, we need to understand a pattern. Let's assume a simple principal of 1000 rupees at a rate of 10% per annum compounded annually. So 1000 becomes 1100 after 1 year. After 2 years, it becomes 1210. After 3 years, it becomes 1331. So if you observe that the interest earned in the first year is 100 rupees, the interest earned in the second year is 110 rupees, and the interest earned in the third year is 121. So 10% per annum, which is the compound interest rate, we can see that the interest is also increasing by the same quantity every year. Okay, so the same logic will apply over here. So 806.25 is earned in the second year. It becomes 866.72 in the third year, interest earned in the third year. We want it in the fourth year. Now, for the question to become simple, let's approximate some value because these decimal values are making it quite difficult. So let's assume that this is 806. This becomes 867. Okay. So we can see that there is a increase of 61. Now remember that there will be at least an increase of 61 here, right? So if you add 61 over here, you will get the minimum value. So 867 plus 61, that gives us 928. So we can be sure that option B will not be there for sure. Okay. Now moving on. Okay. How do we find out the exact answer? Now we can easily get that 8% of 800 is equal to 64, right? And here the value is 806, but the interest is only 61. That means the interest is less than 8. Okay, right? Now 7% of 800, the value is 56. Now this value 61 is greater than 56. So there is a possibility that the answer, the rate of interest is 7.5% approximately. So how to get 7.5% of 867? Okay, we can easily find out the 10% value. So the 10% value is 86.7. 5% value will be 43.35. So 7.5% is nothing but the average of these two. Okay, so if you add this, that will give you 130.05. Okay, 130.05 divided by 2, that comes out to be approximately 65. Okay, so 867 plus 65, we get the answer as 86 plus 7, that is 932. Now the nearest answer to 932 is option A, 931.72. So that will be our answer. Now Actually speaking, this question is quite difficult because the options are quite near. 931.72, 934.65. So you have to be very careful and solve this question.